Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. There's been all kinds of build-up and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL prepared and ready to go.
And the offense here in this one will be looking to put points on the board in bunches. The Raiders will take the snap from the 25. He's brought down at the 25-yard line. Setting the defense today, a former first-round pick out of Illinois is Corey Legent.
Yeah, he's so nimble for a big guy. You look at that body, and it is big. He is talented, but what a pair of feet. He can run you over or go around you.
Flag is out. That's a false start on the offense, and that'll cost him 5 yards.
False start, offense.
That flag has backed up the offense into a 3rd and 14. Offense lines up here. Throw to the left, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
And they bring him down at the 33-yard line.
35-yard punt.
The son of a high school football coach, number 17, Philip Rivers.
There's no doubt when you talk about the San Diego Chargers, their leader and the guy they're going to build this football team around is their quarterback, Philip Rivers, and he's got to be outstanding, tough, and not turn the football over.
And the carry to Ryan Matthews. The offensive starters today, one of the tallest targets at wide out is Malcolm Floyd.
He is tall and he is good, and after missing most of 2013, it is great to see Malcolm Floyd back on the field.
And Matthews is in the backfield, single back set, picks up about 2. Here are the starters today on defense. After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Offense lines up here. Royals, a receiver in the slot. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still 3rd down.
3rd down after the penalty. Philip Rivers has it under center. And after only 3 plays, that incompletion brings us to 4th down.
Sometimes on the defensive side, hurrying the quarterback is just as good as sacking him, because when you hurry him, he doesn't have time to think. He's probably not going to be as accurate, and they get the incompletion. Good job by the defense.
We'll see what he can do here. And that's a gain of 9. They face 1st down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. To the ground. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit on 1st down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Gets the handle here. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. 3rd and 10. And they sack them on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback? Or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
Real good field position here to start this series. Phillip Rivers has it under center. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll mark the football at the 22.
That play is good for
The Chargers offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
They'll run it here. They'll meet him this time behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Double tight end formation. 2nd down and a long way to go. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. On the way, 3rd down. Royals lined up in the slot. Offense lines up here. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. Keeps it here. And he's taken down.
Good job with the safety getting that sack. I'll say this. He can tackle, he can cover, and he's showing us he can blitz too and get to the quarterback.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
And that's English in on the stop. First down on the way. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. 3-step drop. Finds his mark. That's a gain of 6.
I think the best thing to say about that play is just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple of yards.
There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. 2nd down and 4. Trying to power his way right up the middle. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. And how do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions and get the big plays down the field.
3rd down and 3. That's going to be a 3 and out.
Well, the offensive coordinator is going to second-guess himself this time. 3rd and short. The pass is incomplete. Now it's 4th down, and he's over there saying, I knew it. We should have run it.
Not far from a 1st down. They're going to go for it. It's a 2 tight end formation. The Raiders from the 27. Reynolds there to take him down. The Raiders roll the dice and pick up the first on 4th down.
Yeah, I like that analogy. Roll the dice. Sometimes you got to take a chance and hope it comes up 7. Well, I don't know about the 7, but they pick up the first down.
That ball has been picked off. He's brought to a halt.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
Rivers has it under center. They'll go ground. They bring him to the turf.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. And Gates is set now, split out wide to the left. Breaks free, trying to work that left side. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Offense lines up here. The Chargers have it at the 34. Makes the catch in the open field, and he's brought to the ground.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Now 1st and 10. Reaches out and grabs it, and he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. That's 2nd down coming up. Offense lines up here. Rivers has got it in the gun. Has Allen. Allen's brought down, but has the first. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays.
Short run, and it's a touchdown.
Touchdown Chargers.
Well, that was just an awful job, wasn't it, by the defense? I mean, it's 1st and goal. Well, you know it's going to be a run, or I think you should be playing run. The defense not ready. They get overpowered, and they give up the running touchdown.
The Chargers lined up now for the point after. Extra point is good. The Chargers defense will be ready to come back out in a moment. The offense making sure their efforts weren't wasted on the last drive, making good on the interception, and putting points on the scoreboard. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. First down coming up. They bring in the extra tight end. Handoff. Wright is an animal on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 11. Handoff out of the I formation.
Good job by the defensive line, standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Handoff made. They're in punting formation. Allen's not going to test the coverage here as he makes the fair catch. First down here. And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. In on the stop.
Matthews is a running back. After he makes a big run like this, he gets excited. He is just looking for his next carry.
New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Quarters formation here for the defense. Matthews on the screen. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts them in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun, setting up screen. And they were trying to go with the screen there, but nothing was available. Failing to connect there, third down. Split backfield here. It's Woodhead. Right side. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who can pick them up and who can stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
And he converts here on the field goal try.
When you get great field position, Jim, you got to take advantage of it. The offense didn't do it. I blame the coach. Those were terrible play calls, but a good kick by the kicker.
Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders get ready to start their drive. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. 1st down and 10. Catch made. Johnson's in on the tackle.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those 1st downs and keep it going.
Has his target. Gains 12.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job by the quarterback throwing it in there.
2 tight ends on the field here. Caught has the 1st.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corner.
1st down here after the completion. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Launches it down the field. Interception. That'll stop the play right there.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
1st and 10. Got the completion for about 4.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw to catch.
2nd down and 6. And he's thrown to the ground.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive linemen getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Allen's going to get set in the slot for this snap. 3rd down and 13. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
We'll see what he can do here. Tackles made. First down here. Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Fights through contact. And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
The Raiders' offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
1st and 10. They'll go ground. He'll be taken down about 3 yards short of the 1st. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the 2nd quarter. The Raiders have it at the 24. And Weddle is able to bring it to an end.
Anytime you get in the red zone, you want to punch it in there and get 7 points. They're being dominated today. They're down more than 7, but don't worry about it. Score here and just keep playing.
Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. And that's a 2-yard gain.
The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Goal line defense on the field. Second and 10. He's in for the touchdown.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can the defense come out and help them out?
The Raiders for the point after. And the point after is good. The Raiders kicking team comes out. Their offense now has some time to rest after picking up over 50 yards on the ground on that last drive. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Will run this one out. Woodhead takes the hit and is brought down. It's first down as they head to the line. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Looking to the right side and throwing. Nice tackle.
You run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Second and 6. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up. Rivers out of the gun. Out to the left. He's wide open for the grab. The Chargers call the timeout. They're first. They're back in the line after that catch for a first down. Rivers set. Empty backfield. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Throws the pass. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short. Failing to complete that one. So second down here. Royals lined up now as a slot receiver. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Rivers out of the gun. Rivers can balls out. Has it. An open lane.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
Let's go.
First down at the 33. We'll run it. Here's the handoff. Weddles is there to make the stop.
if you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Handoff out of the eye. Tackled just 3 yards short of the first.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
He's going to be swallowed up behind the line.
Well, that time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
No good. An empty trip for the offense. They come to the line, and it's first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And he's forced to the ground. That does it for the first half. Raiders trail in this one. The Chargers ready to return the kick. got it. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chargers offense now coming out. First down at the 21. Matthews. And Matthews is brought down.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Handoff by Rivers. Taken down at the 27.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And Matthews is lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Chargers from the 27. Rivers looking long. Tough catch. He's tackled right at the 31.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. This play set up by the long gainer. The give. Matthews up the middle. They bring him down at the 29-yard line.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
The Chargers have it at the 29. Takes it again. He's stacked up at that point.
Good job by the defense. All day long when the offense runs the football, they are ready for the challenge and not giving up very many yards.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. 3rd and 5. The defense gets the sack.
Beautiful timing that time by the safety. That's what it's about when you talk about blitzing. Space the field properly so the safety has a lane to run into, and timing the snap of the ball. They did everything right that time. Good job of the safety getting that sack. Well, you got to have a short memory when you're a field goal kicker. Now, he is having one rough day. He is missing these kicks, but you just got to go to the sideline and go, if I get it one more chance, by gosh, I'll get it done.
Now 1st and 10. Has his man. That's a gain of 7.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
Pulls it in. Still on his feet.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing. But you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh. That opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Gets a hand in that time to force the incompletion. It's now 2nd down. The jumbo set on the field. Breaks out of that one. Unbelievable grab.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Has his target. Good piece of tackling.
Well, if you get a couple first downs on a drive, it just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like Dick
Oakland. Touchdown.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
The point after is good. The Chargers looking for a big return and hoping to find a way to regain the lead. Scores 14-13. And Phillips has got it on the return. That tackle was made at the 27-yard line. First down, offense readying for the snap. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Drop back, shotgun formation. The defense gets a sack.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Floyd's in the slot. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. And he's taken down once more for the sack.
Well, that's the quarterback's fault. My gosh. The safety, that's who he is supposed to look at all times. When he's under center and when he drops back, he takes his eyes off of him. And what happens? Well, he gets sacked.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Phillip Rivers from the shotgun. He's got the catch.
The Chargers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The Chargers have it at the 34. He is tackled at the 40-yard line.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Royal. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, this is a situation right here. I don't think you have to go for it right now. Of course, you're losing this game. It's in the second half. You have 4th and short near midfield. I think you punt the football and rely on your defense to get it back for you in good position.
The Raiders ready now to start their next series. Take it here from the 30. Offense lines up here. The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Here's the handoff. The tackle is made.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
2nd and 9 to the ground. Trying the right side. Good for only a yard.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
An extra tight end on the field for this one. This play call is for the fullback. The Raiders are going to have to punt. Got the hand up into the sky, and that means fair catch. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. And Matthews is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Going to go draw. Taken down at the 33. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Brown's a receiver in the slot. Rivers is standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. As Royal gains 18.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
He'll fire it out to the left. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
False start, offense.
Second down now. Split backfield here. Corners formation here for the defense. Rivers out of the gun. Looking for Malcolm Floyd on the deep pass. Almost intercepted that time.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 3rd and 8. Rivers, his pass will go for an incompletion this time. Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
The Raiders are ready to take over now as their offense heads onto the field. They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. That's Weddle making the stop.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front, and that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Let's go.
Second down and 7. A takeaway. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense.
The Raiders are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Nick Novak is ready to get this one started. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. To get out to the 20, and he is smacked down at the 15-yard line. So the rookie quarterback, it's not his first time onto the field, but still getting his feet wet in the NFL.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and every week it just gets a little easier, better. When you walk out there, you can settle those nerves down faster each game you play. So it's going to be fun to see how he does here today.
Second down coming up. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Gets the handle here. Brought down at the 20. Let's take a look at the defensive starters. Now 3rd and 5 after the run. Makes the reception. Gains 11.
That's a good job by the wide receiver, running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down here after the completion. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Johnson's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
Hard to throw over some of these linebackers in the NFL now. They got such good size. You try to throw over them, here's what happens. These big guys will knock it down.
Double tight end formation. 2nd down and 10. He was looking short, but the pass falls incomplete.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
And incomplete. What a hit that time.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
The jumbo set on the field, eyeing that left side. He's taken down at the 42. The Raiders know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. They'll mark him at the 41.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8. Offense lines up here. They want to keep feeding him the football. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
Well, that time the offensive line just got overpowered. They allowed penetration. When you do that, nowhere for the running back to go. What a good job by the defensive line.
This drive now about to reach the 10th play of the series. Marching down the field and taking their time. That catch gives them a first down.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets a first down.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Play after play after play here on this drive. Looking long. That's an interception. It'll be a touchback. Raised in Alabama, educated at NC State. Here is quarterback Philip Rivers. They face first down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. And the give to Ryan Matthews. And this will end up as a 2-yard loss. Here's a look at the offense. And this core group of wide receivers must find a way to get open today. Second down here after that run play. Royals lined up in the slot. They'll run it here. He's brought down at the 23-yard line. Following the run, it's now 3rd and 7. From the gun, Philip Rivers ready for the snap. Corners formation here for the defense. Rivers out of the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know who to blame here. Was it a great play by the safety getting the sack on the quarterback, or the quarterback just not paying attention, seeing him coming? And if you see him, you've got to change the play or get rid of the football a lot quicker.
Looking to make a difference. Gains 14. First down on the way. The Raiders step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. It's intercepted! That brings the play to an end.
Butler's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
First down at the 29. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Picked up a couple that time.
Well, I know it's not going to make a highlight film, but still a good solid run up in there for a couple yards.
Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
Well, Jim, they didn't pull the defense at all. Second down, you run the football, hoping to make it 3rd and short. Then you lose yards, 3rd and longs. They're hard to get in the NFL.
Woodhead lined up in the backfield. Third and 11. Throws to the right. Has Royal. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
It's going to be a false start call on the offense.
False start, offense.
This will be a 42-yard field goal try. The kick is good.
There's nothing like being ahead in a football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
And he's going to be taken down well short of the 20. Let's mark him at the 15. First down coming up. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Going for the home run. Ball's picked off. He's brought to a halt.
Jim, this defense is just attacking today. They got the offense backed up. They go after them. They're aggressive. And what does it do for them? It gets them an interception inside the opponent's 20-yard line.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down and 10. Outside to the left. And at the 37, he'll be brought down.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
Second down and 3 following that nice run. Rivers set, empty backfield. The Chargers are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Rivers is going to take the snap from the shotgun. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. So after that last incompletion, it is 3rd and 3. Matthews takes his spot in the backfield. Quarters formation here for the defense. Rivers will take the snap from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Well, Jim, you know, you got to give the defense credit here. There's a pass completion on 3rd and short, but they are so fast and they tackle so well, they bring him down before he can pick up the first down.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, that time the offense had great field position. They don't take advantage of it, but at least they get 3 points. Good job by the kicker coming in and getting some points on the board.
And he's across the 10, and that's about it. He's tackled at the 15-yard line. First down here.
Get ready.
They'll go ground, left side. And that gains a few. Right now, this is a team that trails. And they know that they have nothing if they don't have a rushing attack. The numbers are just dreadful. And they're going to have to get a spark from the rushing attack the rest of the way if they're going to get back into it.
We talk so much about throwing the football, scoring, doing all these things that are pretty for the fans, and we all want to see it. But the NFL always comes down, who is the most physical is the one that wins the game. And they're not being physical enough on the offensive side.
This is 3rd down. Third down on the way.
Get ready.
Still not taken down. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
And Allen is stopped there.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. Phillip Rivers has it under center. First down at the 47. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete. After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Handoff. Takes it outright. They bring him to the turf. The Chargers have the lead right now, but you would think to keep that lead, they'll want to lean on the running game a little bit more. And Matthews has struggled to find running lanes in this one.
I think you're right. I think they need to lean on this running game a little bit more. The offensive line has to block better. And sometimes you got to look at the running back and go, you got to break some tackles and make it happen.
Phillip Rivers from the shotgun has Royal. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
Offense lines up here. First down at the 36. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. Second down after the incompletion. Offense lines up here. Matthews. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. and a loss of 1.
Manage the football game. That's what you have to do as a quarterback. You're winning a close game and it's 3rd and long. Well, manage it. Know what to do. Don't force the play here. If it's not there, throw it away and just punt the football.
Rivers is back in shotgun formation. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? 3rd and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
Tough starting field position here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down following the run. It's a 2 tight end formation. Handoff made. A tackle behind the line.
Well, we still got a close game here, and you got to try to keep it that way. It's 3rd and long. You lose the football game. Don't take a chance on the offensive side. Wait for your next opportunity.
The Raiders come out in a jumbo set. And he's intercepted. And he's brought to the ground.
Anytime you're backed up on the offensive side, the quarterback's got to be extremely careful, because if you turn it over, you're just giving points to your opponent. That time, a bad decision by the quarterback, and he throws an easy interception for the defense.
1st and goal from the 7. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on 1st down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd and goal from the 9. And he's taken down.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Rivers out of the gun. Touchdown, Chargers.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Anytime, Jim, it's 3rd and goal, you got to decide, what are we going to do? Well, this time the offense, nice design. They throw the football, and the quarterback puts it right on the money for the touchdown pass.
The Chargers have their defense to thank for those points. That interception setting up the score that the offense was able to finish off. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Raiders offense heads on to the field. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Right, the one who brings them to the ground.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
That leads us to 2nd down. Offense lines up here. Looking to the right side and throwing. In on the stop.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some 1st downs.
1st down here after the completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Shakes off the tackle, and he's thrown to the ground.
Well, the right side, Jim, the right tackle and the right guard, they look confused. They don't know what to do, so they just get run over, and the quarterback falls down.
Let's go.
Too much pressure, and he's brought down again.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse, and that time it collapsed on his left side, There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
The Raiders take it from the 38. Looking long. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
King is back now. He'll be punting. He's taken down at the 23. The Chargers now will start their drive at the 23. And Gates is in the slot here for this play. 1st and 10. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
And he's forced to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. Phillip Rivers has it under center. Woodhead taking it right up the middle. Gains 19.
Woodhead's going to be tired after this run. That is a good long run. The offensive line was terrific, and he does a good job finding the hole and picking up those yards.
Just a quick drop back. Looking across the middle. Pass is intercepted. That'll stop the play right there.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
First down here. They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Throwing now to his left. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit and knocks that football loose.
Get ready. 38.
The Raiders snap it up at the 26. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
The kick is good.
Well, the defense is going to be excited. They come out there. The offense has great field position, but they stop them. But they give up 3 points, but still a victory for the defense.